Good morning, happy Friday, and welcome to equaTEK TV, episode number 2. My name is Wendy Emerson. I will be your tour guide today as we talk about landing pages. And not campaign landing pages and just general landing pages, but landing pages that are specifically attached to your SEO efforts for your website. SEO, or search engine optimization, should absolutely be a critical part of your marketing mix if you are using your website as one of your primary sales and marketing tools or lead gen tools. Your landing pages, as a result of your SEO, are critical. And SEO, today we're not going to talk specifically about how to do SEO. Search engine optimization is more than just stuffing keywords into your meta title and your meta description, your meta keywords in your page code header. But we're not going to get into the how of SEO today. We'll talk about that in future episodes. But what I want to focus on today is the actual landing pages. So let's use the example of a fruit distributor. Okay, we're going to talk about our landing pages as if we own a company that sells apples, oranges, grapes, bananas, kiwi, strawberries, whatever, you name it. Maybe we'll throw some artichokes in there too, but we'll talk about a company that's a fruit distributor, and so they are optimizing their website so that people can find their specific fruits that they offer and potentially order them, request more information, maybe open a wholesale account with the company to buy their fruit at wholesale. So as they're doing their search engine optimization efforts on their website, they need to think very carefully about the landing pages for the specific offerings and the specific products that they sell. Okay, so I am Joe Grocery Store, okay, and I am looking to add Granny Smith apples or find a new distributor for Granny Smith apples for my grocery store. So I get on the internet and I head over to Google and I start searching for Granny Smith apple distributors. And I get my search results in Google and I'm on the first page. And so what do? I start scanning the page link titles and the little descriptions below so that I can decide which one I'm going to click on. Now that is your meta information, and that's very important. Forget the meta keywords, but your meta title and your meta description are a critical piece of getting people to click through to your landing page. So those absolutely have to be relevant to what is on the page they're going to click through. So in this example of Granny Smith apples, your meta description wouldn't have bananas and kiwi and all of those other things on that particular meta description if you want them to click through and order apples, right? So think about that as you write your meta titles and your meta descriptions, that they need to match the content that the user is going to find when they click through to go to that page. So that's the first critical element. The second critical element is you could have the most well thought out and articulate meta title and meta description that gets the user to click through, but if they get to your landing page, they've searched Granny Smith apples, and your landing page is about Chiquita bananas, well, that's going to frustrate the user because they searched on apples, they believed they were going to find apples because of what they saw in the Google search results, and they clicked through and they found bananas. So chances are they're either going to get upset because they didn't find what they were looking for and they're going to click off, or they're going to start clicking through your website, and if it takes more than 2 or 3 clicks to find what they were looking for, they're on to the next. They're hitting the back button to Google to pick another website out of the search results. So not only is your meta information critical, but your landing page is absolutely the most important element of your search engine optimization efforts once you get that visitor to your website. It needs to be simple. The user needs to be able to find what they're looking for with confidence the minute they click through to your website. So when they land on that Golden Delicious or Granny Smith, apple page on your website because they've searched for it, they need to find the Granny Smith apples immediately. It needs to be simple and clean and well organized, so the information that is the most important to the Granny Smith apples that you want that visitor to take away from is above the fold. And above the fold means in that space when they land on your landing page and they don't have to scroll. Anything below the scroll bar is considered below the fold. Think of it like a newspaper. You pick up a newspaper and it's folded in half, and what they consider above the fold is anything on that front page that's above that fold. So think about your website like that. You want to have the most important information above the fold. Number two, make sure it's relevant. We talked a little bit about that, but you want to help your visitors find what they're looking for so they will convert. The next thing is talking about conversions. Make it easy for them to figure out what they need to do to make that decision to convert. Whether it's ease of ordering, whether there's a contact form right on that page or the contact information is easy to find. Whatever that element is, the subscribe button, there's a form there or a link, call out link to apply to become a reseller. Whatever that situation is for those apples, make sure they can find it easily without having to dig and dig and dig. And then make it appealing. Somebody gets to your landing page because they're looking for Granny Smith apples, and it's like just your images take too long to load, and there's 42 images on the page, and they're all different sizes, and you've got all different size fonts and colors, and it's just totally crazy, and it's not appealing to the eye. It's going to give the user a headache, and they're going to go look for something that's more enjoyable to interact with, a different website. So spend time designing your landing pages. You can come up with a template for your landing pages that you can apply across the board, but spend time designing it well so that as a user is clicking through your web, so they find their Granny Smith apples, and they decide they're going to get the Granny Smith apples because they love the interaction with your website. They may now go back and look for, through your website's navigation, bananas and grapes and all those other things. And you want to have consistency as well throughout your website. So your landing pages for those various products and offerings should be consistent. They should have a consistent look and feel, a consistent ease of use, a consistent appeal, and your conversion elements should be in the same place consistently throughout your website. So your users become familiar with how to navigate and interact with your website. So that's a little bit about landing pages. I can tell you here, we're in the process of redoing all of our landing pages with regards to our SEO efforts. While we're successful, I think that there is always room for improvement, and utilizing our analytics to see how our website is performing based on specific keywords, I'm able to take that information and better optimize our landing pages. And that's something you'll want to pay attention to over time, is your conversion rates, how people, your in-page analytics, how people are interacting with your specific pages, what parts of your page are they clicking on and what parts are they not clicking on, and continue to optimize your landing pages over time. And if you don't know how to do that, partner with a company who does. You're not sure where to get started even with your SEO efforts, we have a free report card on our website that you can check out. It takes about 10 minutes. Well, it takes about 30 seconds of your time, and then it takes about 10 minutes after that to generate the report. And you can pick your most important keyword and a couple competitors and see how you stack up against what they're doing on their website. And you could even do it against a specific landing page on your website. So I would encourage you to head over to our website, equatekinteractive.com, and try our free SEO report card. Try it on a couple different landing pages. Try it on a couple different competitors. It's free. There's no obligation. So, and just start to think about your landing pages, your SEO efforts, and how you can improve upon the actions taken when visitors do finally click through to your website and you're getting the traffic that you want. You want to convert them through your SEO landing pages. So that's a little bit about landing pages. In future episodes, we'll talk about search engine optimization, what it means, how you do it, how you can continue to improve upon it, how you measure it, all of those different things. But today was just landing pages. So I bid you farewell this fine Friday morning. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I wish you the best of luck with your landing pages.